Holy cow. Look at that. Look at that log. I thought that was the Loch Ness Monster swimming down the river. How's it going, everybody? It's the middle of January in Ohio, and about 10 minutes ago there was no ice in this river. So something happened upstream. Look at all this chaos flooding down. I could think of so many metaphors to relate to this icy river, but I won't, because I have been cheesy enough today in the rest of my videos. I just want to have a serious talk real quick about taking care of yourself. Now, this is super important because I'm a fitness coach, and my job is to help other people learn how to take care of themselves through fitness and nutrition. Now, there's hundreds and thousands of ways which you can and should take care of yourself, including but not limited to being spiritually balanced, having religious or irreligious views that suit you as a person and give you peace of mind and clarity and give you a system of belief to build your person on. Having an established worldview. And having an established worldview doesn't mean that you're politically active or that you have particularly strong political beliefs, but you have to know what you believe and how it relates to the world around you and have an opinion. Having healthy relationships is a very important way to take care of yourself. You have to have good friends. You have to have a good relationship with a significant other, someone who understands you. Family, having good terms with your parents or your parent figures. There's so many ways that you need to take care of yourself, and that most of us do without thinking about. But I kind of want to talk about some of these subconscious ways that we subvert these efforts. Now, there's a lot of ways that we work against ourselves in this regard. For a multitude of reasons, we often fail to take care of ourselves. Some of us are just more nurturing. It's part of our nature, and we put others before ourselves. And a lot of us are filled with kind of a self-hatred. Some of us really don't like ourselves, and that's a problem. That's really a problem. You have to learn to love yourself and take care of yourself before you can take care of other people in your highest capacity. This is super important. So I read a study today, and they surveyed people who had pets, and when their dog was ill, when their cat was ill, they were given a prescription from the vet, and they went home. They followed the instructions. They gave the medicine to their dog according to the instructions, and the dog got better. About 90% of these people did this satisfactorily. They followed all the instructions. They took care of their pet. These very same people, when given a prescription from the doctor for themselves, more than 30% of them failed to follow the instructions and take the prescription as given by the doctor. They failed to take care of themselves. We just don't think we're as important as other people, as other things. Holy cow. Look at that. Look at that log. I thought that was the Loch Ness Monster swimming down the river. Oh my God. You guys see that, right? That scared the fuck out of me. Sorry. We fail to take care of ourselves. We just don't think we're as important. And that's because we are constantly exposed to our own failure. We know that we are imperfect. We know that we're creatures capable of evil. We're capable of all kinds of acts of malevolence. And oftentimes, we commit those acts. We lie, we cheat, we steal. We let ourselves down. We're never operating at that highest potential. We know what we could be because we think about it every day. It's in our head. We imagine that person. And on a daily basis, sometimes an hourly basis, we are always falling short. I talked about this in another video that I'll put in the description about ideals and how it's important to recognize that our ideals are perfect and we are not, and thus we will always fail, and we have to change the way we think about our ideals. But that's part of the problem. The other part of the problem is we don't love ourselves. We don't take care of ourselves. And I really have to stress this to you, because as a coach, this is the first thing I have to teach my clients, is to love yourself, to take care of yourself. Because if you don't, you will fail other people. You will fail your goals. You will continue to fail yourself. And this compounds over a lifetime. If you don't learn to love yourself and to look after yourself as you would look after your child or your spouse, you will continue to be worse off. So if you have kids, think about it this way. If you don't have kids, try to imagine what it's like to have kids. And that's almost impossible to do until you have one. But imagine having something that from the moment it came into this world, it was worth 100 times more than you. I would undergo any terror, any kind of trial in this world to protect my child. I cannot describe the love that I have for my daughter. So try to envision that, as difficult as that is. But think about your child, and think about the things you would do for your child. Think about all of the discomforts you've undergone to take care of this child. Waking up when you didn't want to, doing all of these things to make sure that this child is happy, dropping everything that you're doing to take care of this child. Think about the love that you have for this child. And now ask yourself, why do you not have the same love for yourself? Because if you are not here, if you are not working at your best, if you are not your healthiest, your strongest, your most capable self, how do you take care of your child? If you're not giving your best for yourself, you cannot give your best for your child. And it doesn't matter if you don't have children. Other people depend on you. Your workplace depends on you. Your society depends on you. Your family depends on you. Your significant other, your friends, they all depend on you. You have a real impact in your community. You have a real impact in this universe. You're important. You need to love yourself so you take care of yourself and you can give your best to this world. You can spread your message because you have a gift to give to the world. And you might not have recognized that yet. You might not feel this yet, but it's true. You have to love yourself as though you were your own child. Everyone else depends on it. You depend on it. So think about this. Think about what I just said. And I know it's not easy. It's not easy because I let myself down all the time. But you have to forgive yourself the way you forgive others. Start loving yourself. Everything else around you will improve.